we have that commemorate some of these flights. Go ahead, Adrian.
I quickly want to make an update here because I see people wondering about it. There's venting now.
Welcome everyone, we are live again with some Elite Dangerous. We are just watching some of the Starship 8 launch. We are preparing for launch as we speak. But welcome back everyone, welcome back.
Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, we're about just under 20 minutes away from that, what we should expect for...
About 20 minutes away, that's cool.
Chill down to begin, right? So it would be a little early. Probably what they're seeing is venting from that OLM coming underneath the rocket.
Well, it's referring to the venting under the flaps of the ship, the aft flaps. That is completely normal. They let some of that liquid oxygen flow through the lines. That's the venting that we were referring to.
Okay.
Engine chill has not started, but that doesn't mean they cannot flow some of that through right now. And then the actual chill down process doesn't start until T-minus 19 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're still about 20 minutes away from that process.
Not bad, 20 minutes away from a process, that's cool.
But they already have some of that venting going on. Again, that's...
Prepare for orbit.
And now it's a little bit more subtle actually, because in the past those lines would extend down to the booster, but with Block 2 they improved that.
And what's going to happen here in about maybe 10 minutes is we're going to start shuffling around. We're going to run up to the roof.
Prepare for orbit.
We've got our cameras up there and some folks up on the roof. I know EJ, you and I were here for Flight 7. It was your first time here.
Oh, yeah.
We're approaching body A2. It is a high metal content world with gravity of 0.19 G and a surface temperature of minus 47 degrees Celsius.
Load is underway on the booster. So
okay, production load is underway.
Starship are now being loaded. The two main tanks of the booster you can see there.
We are just in time for loading.
Already appearing on the liquid oxygen tank of the ship.
Yeah, the frosting is amazing.
On our way to T0 in 37 minutes, 57 seconds. As I was saying,
entry guidance computations complete.
Just
Vectors for descent.
Of what it was like your first time here watching Starship and
such a great thing to see this live. Do you know what I mean?
14 coming back and getting caught.
Well, if you guys have watched me before on Twitch, you watch me any of my reactions to rocket launch, I get rather enthusiastic.
Oh, bit too soon.
This time, I had no words.
Changing mode.
The awe of seeing this thing go off, and I'm not just trying to do that to blow smoke up Starship, right? There is nothing else like this. I am usually, you know, screaming, having a good time, like, oh man, look at that thing go! Oh my goodness, this is crazy. The building.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing.
They're like, wow, you can tell it's a rocket because the way it is. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I was just dumbstruck by this thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy seeing this thing fly.
First time I saw it, it was like a 12-year-old again.
Yeah.
And you just become a kid because you're like in awe of this amazing rocket. And I remember telling you,
I get that.
Take the headphones off, because we can hear, they block a little bit of sound, and that's not what we want. We want to hear those engines roar when this thing lifts off, and hopefully we will hear the engine roar in about 36 minutes and 40 seconds. By the way, as I was saying, we can do all this because of you guys. And Michael Covilio, thank you so much for that $50 super chat. NSF, thank you for all your dedication and sharing. Michael, this is an absolute privilege for all of us to be here and do this.
Kalis has had a lovely time outside by the sounds of it.
Alex is giving the burr signal that rocket's getting cold, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, look at that.
I was sort of doing like, ooh, frost, it's cold.
And as the tanks start to fill, I mean, we're going to see these frost lines, right? Go ahead, Adrian.
It's also quite fascinating because people maybe would expect there's a tank inside this. What you're seeing is the tank wall. This is not like, there's not like a inner LOX tank or like an inner methane tank.
Yeah, that is the tank.
Wall freezing because it comes in contact with the liquid oxygen and with the liquid methane inside of the vehicle. You would literally see the tank wall freezing up, which I think is so fascinating. That's what you're seeing there is ice.
Yeah, it's crazy. You would think, as you said, that there would be a tank within the wall. The wall is the tank. And as that fills up, we'll see how much fuel. And as we talked about,
This is actually insane. This is actually insane that we're getting to see this.
watching that fuel go into the rocket, into the super heavy booster, and as we get closer to that. T-minus 35 minutes, and at T0, excitement is guaranteed. Now, Alex, let's talk about Monday, okay? We just want to refresh everybody what happened on Monday, because all the guys in the control room, the folks in the control room are watching all the gauges and pressure sensors and all of these things going on, and they're looking at the health of the vehicle, they're looking at the health of the super heavy booster, they're looking at the health of the tower, they're looking at the health of the ground support equipment. So what happened on Monday when we got to a point and they started to call out holds, which they haven't done today, but we're reminiscing about Monday? What happened?
Well, we had that first sort of hold point, right? That was called at T-minus 22 minutes. Then we had commentary popping off there that they were going to run until T-minus 40 seconds. We had that T-minus 40 second hold. They tried to troubleshoot some of these issues. It seemed like at first some of them were cleared, and then once they lifted the hold and sort of they started they resumed the countdown. About 9 seconds later, at T-minus 31 seconds, the clock stopped again and recycled to T-minus 40. And it apparently happened that, some of these automated health checks that happen once they lift the hold, it seems like they just had some kind of, one of those checks essentially did not pass.
Yeah, it didn't pass through, yeah.
That was automated though. It was not a manual hold. And that's one of those things that we are not wanting to happen today, right? We're going into this propellant load sequence. Hopefully this time
There's some amazing camera angles on this stream though. Amazing camera angles that they have. So we're going to get landed down to the planet while we are waiting.
SpaceX as we count down to T0.
And as we count down to T0, we are looking at everything. We've got our folks in the field. Their cameras are set. And you actually, EJ,
Yep.
You got lucky. I haven't been able to go out there and set the remotes. Give us just a couple of minutes. Give us an idea of what it's like to get out there, work with the guys in the field, setting up the cameras, setting up the tripods, and getting that perfect shot.
Well, Gene, I'll tell you, it's a lot of work, a lot of physical labor. You can drive out onto the beach in Boca Chica, but you can't drive into the dunes. So if you got to move a camera half mile in, right, you're moving around a lot of heavy equipment, and you're lugging it through very, very, very fine sand. I mean, I don't know about you guys, I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough.
Sand is horrible to move anything, Kim.
Right? You lug this equipment out. It's often really, really warm. You lug this equipment out in the middle of the dune. You find a good spot. You set up shop, right? And then when you're done, you look at the camera, you look at everything good, and then you see what the camera's pointed at, right? You see it's pointed at this gigantic rocket, and then suddenly everything is worth it. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah. I cannot express, how much that guy must feel.
This is the dune camera. I actually lugged all that equipment out into the dunes for this camera.
No, thank you. Thank you for logging it all
You're
out.
welcome.
It really makes me happy. There's a lot of work that went into that one.
Stream, honestly, the fact that he's gone and done all of that to get these views that we've got right now here in chat is amazing. So go chuck NSF a follow.
Folks that make us, I keep going and I say this over and over and over. We can't do what we do without your support. And I want to bring Adrian back in because we have some seriously generous folks like Sneefus with a $50 super chat who tells us, NASA spaceflight, your coverage is the best. I'm astounded by this vehicle. Nothing like
It literally is. I can't see any better quality stuff out there.
So thank you for allowing us, giving us the privilege with these cameras out there and helping us do what we do, which is bring you this amazing coverage. Adrian, let's thank some more folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Plutonium 239.
Who we got in chat? D Savant, are you still here, bro?
Livestream. NSSF, it's my favorite channel. Godspeed, Starship 34. That means a lot to us. Honestly, we love that you love what we do, and I hope that continues. That
Genuinely love what the chat
it looks like the approach
are doing for this channel, because it is amazing seeing this from this angle, seeing it a lot better quality than some of the other bits and bobs going on.
Yeah, honestly, we talked about this a bit the other day, internally, and just discussed it. And honestly, Rocket Ranch might be really interesting for potential ship catch. There will be some great views from there. Christian Mana plays with the €20 super chat, very good currency. Thank you for the great work you do. Thank you so much. And then WB Hookie with the $20. Please, for the love of all things, space pop. For the love of all things, do not lick the booster. Yes, very cool.
Do not lick the booster. Whatever you do, your tongue will be stuck to it.
Violate the closure zone. That's another thing. And I'm also have to mention here Mike Pollock just coming in with the $50 super chat. Thanks. Keep it up, NSF. And I can promise you, we will keep it up. Thank you all. I'm badly behind here, Gene, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah. By the way, let me just point that out. It is absolutely impossible for us to keep up with everything because you guys are so generous and you ask so many amazing questions. We try to get to all of them that we can. Promise you. It's just the
on a unofficial stream, they're doing a very, very good job.
Here in just a few minutes, I know Ryan Caton is going to run up to the roof, and also EJ, you're heading up there as well to watch this rocket with your own calibrated eyes, right?
Oh yeah, Mark 1 eyeball.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to run up there. I'm the last one to go up the stairs. Not that it takes me the longest, but
you sure about that?
I will hold down the fort, and then you guys run upstairs. Let me just say this while go ahead. You guys go ahead and run upstairs. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, if you like all this information, there's a lot of ways for you guys to follow along with us, because that's really what we're doing. We're watching these rocket launches with you. You can grab our new
Hell yeah.
NASA space flight.
Go give them a follow, guys. They're known as NSF on YouTube.
Amazing writers that write articles that keep you up with all the things in space flight. We also have 3 24-hour channels. Our Starbase Live 24-hour stream. McGregor, if you want to see some rocket testing. Also Space Coast Live. And then we have dedicated shows. We have Starbase Updates with Jack Beyer, which we talked to earlier tonight. We also have This Week in Spaceflight with Alicia Siegel on Fridays. The Flame Trench, which is which is EJ's favorite.
Flame Trench.
We just cut up for a couple hours on Friday afternoon. It's a lot of fun.
Fire zone entered.
Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get a lot of notifications, set those reminders, and there are lots of ways for you to join the NSF Rocket Nerd family. This is a great pan. Look at this, guys.
I wonder what the topic will be for
the
tomorrow's
venting coming off. And what was that, Adrian?
I wonder what the topic will be for tomorrow's flame thread. We should discuss that, right?
EJ,
Like what happened?
Wonder. Well, it depends. It depends on how today's launch goes, right, Adrian?
I want to talk about the Ariane 6 that launched, Adrian.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make it sure. Like that's the angle. Let's go.
I want to talk about moonlanders.
Yeah,
there you go. Flame trench.
Yeah, please. You want to?
Landing pad 11, Commander.
We're focused on this super heavy booster 15 and ship 34 stacked at pad A, ready for launch.
I'm loving this footage, Joe.
27 minutes. Now, have we heard anything, Alex? I know you're listening in the background to the call-outs from SpaceX. Have we heard anything other than positive news as we approach T0?
Everything looks fine, Commander. Have a good day.
Everything sounds pretty good right now. Seemingly no tracking any issues, it seems like. But we'll see.
EJ, I'm officially sending you to the moon. Actually, to the roof.
I mean, that's good too. I'd like the moon. You know, hopefully we don't tip over when we get up there on the roof.
Well, look, you're going to take it when you get up there.
Yes, sir.
The sooner you get up there, then the sooner I can get up there. So stop standing here lollygagging, young man.
Oh, boy.
Get out of here.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You guys, I'll be up on the roof in a little bit.
You know, on Monday, Alex, they showed us they were doing a flap test.
This is awesome, being able to watch this with you guys here in stream while we are literally watching Starship 8, or Starship Flight 8 prepare for launch.
To take more missions for our faction.
And, you know, in that case, it was just a lot more closer to T0. That's being a bit more rare here and there, but we do see flap testing, also grid fin testing as well on the booster.
We got no support missions.
Try to check out before the launch, of course.
Yeah, so we should see potentially the front flap.
Right, we need titanium.
Alex, talk us through this.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that! Wow, look at that!
Those tanks So you can see the 2 main tanks on each vehicle, but the ship also has an extra 2 tanks on the tip of the nose cone. Right now, they are not loading those, but they are going to be loading those very shortly from now. They have about 55% on both main tanks of the ship, and about 43 on the methane on the booster, and 32% on the oxygen for the booster. So we are roughly halfway through that propellant load on both stages. But yeah.
Is that where we're supposed to be at T minus 25 minutes? About halfway
so
through.
far so good.
Everything's looking
seems
good.
like, yeah, no tracking any issues.
Setting course for Bob.
You know,
System is just one jump away.
Issues with the winds. It seemed
Yippee-ki-yay,
earlier today
melon
that it
farmer.
could be an issue, but no longer an issue. You know, so far so good. Like, this is good news. This is complete opposite of what happened on Monday, right? Around this time, we had that triple hold call on the countdown, and it was like, no, that's bad.
Are you ready to leave this place,
Don't want that to
Commander?
happen today, and so far,
Yes.
everything is smooth. But you know, knock on wood.
Boosting engines.
One of the questions we get is where can we come to everybody knocking on their head?
Impulse engines.
Where can we come and watch the launch? We talk about it all the time. We are currently
Preparing
set up
the
at the
FTL drive.
Margaritaville Resort on South Padre Island, and a lot of folks ask us, where's a good viewing area? Like Doug Bluevelt, thank you for that $50 super chat, very generous. Doug wants to know, are there many good viewing areas for the general public? And the answer, Doug, is absolutely. You can go to Isla Blanca Park here at South Padre Island, which we can see from our hotel room. You can see right there down the bottom of the screen. That's Isla Blanca Park, and look how close you are. That shot is actually from the top roof of the Margaritaville. You can
Leading
also go to
system.
Rocket Ranch, which we call the outpost.
Jumping
which is
to Bob.
on the Starbase side. That water in the middle, that is the inlet to the port of Brownsville. And the Rocket Ranch is actually the closest you can be.
This
It's
star
about
we are
4
jumping
miles
to is
away
scoopable.
from the rocket itself, and that's actually the closest place you can be. But anywhere over
Well,
along
this is
with
the system you
water,
wanted
there's
to visit.
the traffic
Where to
restraints, by
now,
the way. I'm just
Commander?
going to warn you, Doug. If you come down here and you go to Isla Blanca Park, don't plan on leaving immediately after launch and catch. You're going to be here for a little bit, so plan some time. But there are really, really good places that you can come and you can watch the rocket launch right here at Starbase, Texas, as we are T-minus.
Right, let's go and get
And
over to the station.
or EJ or Ryan to get back on the comms from the roof, and then that will give me time. I actually have the hardest job. I got to run up the stairs because I usually only have about 10 minutes when we get back up top, up there. This is a shot from the hotel, and you can see people, Doug, coming back to your question, you can see people lining up on the beach right here at South Padre Island, getting ready to watch this rocket launch. Are we hearing sounds? Is that what I'm hearing? As in the control
I think
room?
we
Are
hear
they-
somebody.
Yeah, I hear somebody talking. There might be Jack from Rocket Ranch. I don't know. You can see the frost line making its way up the vehicle as we
Yeah, that frost line is crazy.
and it's cooling the vehicle. As we talked with Adam earlier today, the weather is much different. You can see the venting from the tank farm.
What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon to this at the moment? We've got the Starship Flight 8 launch. We're currently T-minus 22 minutes.
What do you think, Alex, Adrian? I mean, it looks absolutely perfect from the other 7 launches we've done. It looks really good from here.
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of like moisture from the ocean in the air, but it's not that much. Honestly, I won't complain. Like I won't tell you this is in any way bad. We are getting good visuals, and we are, from what I can tell, looking good here. And of course, we want to see good visuals. We want to see that booster catch. We don't want to get the situation that we have on, I don't know, some Starlings, where we see the rocket for 15 seconds and then it's gone and through the clouds.
Yeah.
So, and I can already promise you, we have amazing trackers there. And with amazing trackers, I mean our people that are there that will track this. And I'm looking forward to see that track in midair.
Yeah, DOS has an amazing...
Right, we are going to go to x.com. And we are going to watch the official SpaceX launch now.
Around Earth
and they've helped bring 2 Super Heavy boosters back for a catch by the Mechazilla system at the launch site.
Thank you very much to NSF, but over to SpaceX now.
And we do this by using something that we call the algorithm. Now, for Raptor, the algorithm has helped us question the requirements for the engine, find the parts that we don't need, and then optimize the design for manufacturability and reuse. This allows us to simplify designs and drives us toward that rapid, reliable reuse. And as you can see on your screen here,
Look at the difference.
run with the Raptor engine. Look at that beautiful family photo. You can really see how Raptor 3 is an unprecedented step forward in design. It eliminates the parts we don't need. It moves a lot of stuff inside the engine. And one thing that it also allows us to do is to delete the heavy engine heat shields that are used on the current version of Raptor today. And what that means is that when we switch to the Raptor 3 engine later this year, we'll be able to save about a metric ton of mass per engine. And when you multiply that by 39 or more engines, that's a lot of mass. And that mass savings actually helps us increase Starship's efficiency.
Mass Manager mod.
Deliver to space and to Mars with Starship. But before we get to Mars, we still have a lot of important and critical development work to do. And it's flight tests like today's that help us do just that. Needless to say, the Raptor teams here in Hawthorne are very excited for today's flight and to see their hard work fly, just like all of our Starship teams are today for Flight 8. So Dan and Kate, back to you for some more info on Flight 8.
Thanks, Chris. You mentioned development. Let's talk about things that we learned from our last Starship mission. In January, Flight 7 of Starship
Tracking system up on the roof of the
generated lots of
Margaritaville
important
Hotel.
data. That data led us to change some of our pre-flight testing for today's
Full
flight.
space nerds
A
talking
major
everything
find
rocket
from
and roll.
Flight 7 was the detection of a harmonic response that was much stronger during flight than anything we had seen during testing.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Incredible amount of noise, vibration that can pass through every component in the rocket itself. Flight 7, we saw those vibrations at a specific frequency. They were also strong and at a strong enough amplitude that it was placing a lot of extra stress on some of Starship's propulsion system, and that's what most likely
That's what made it go bang.
that then cascaded into fires and ultimately our loss of contact with the ship.
As part of our investigation, our team took this flight's ship through a 60-second static fire, which was 10 times longer than any previous static fire. The test cycled through throttle levels to recreate different conditions seen within the propulsion system during flight. You can see that on your screen now. We also tested hardware changes on fuel feed lines to Raptor's vacuum engines.
That's insane knowing that can hold that rocket.
New hardware that's fuel feed lines on which are also unique to this upgraded version.
That's insane though, a 60-second test.
They run through the oxygen tank, and those are delivering fuel directly to those vacuum engines. The new hardware was successful in significantly lowering the strength of that harmonic resonance and relieving the extra stress on the prop system. And then just in addition to new hardware, we made a couple of operational tweaks.
Look at that view.
Propellant as it's being fed to the engines, also changing the throttle level that we're setting those engines at.
How lucky are we to be in an era of time where we are witnessing this happen? We played space games, but we are witnessing Starship become the journey maker to Mars.
We added a hefty purge system that uses gaseous nitrogen. Similar to the carbon dioxide system on the booster, it floods the zone with an inert gas to help prevent a fire.
Yeah, we also increased the attic's just natural fire defense. We added some more vent holes that helps to keep that attic pressure close to vacuum as Starship flies into space, makes it harder for a fire to ever exist. And then on the next generation ship, we're going to do the best thing possible and just start deleting some parts.
Yeah, the best part is no part.
The next generation of ship is going to use Raptor 3 engines, which are going to reduce that attic volume, and they're also going to eliminate most of the joints on the engines themselves that can leak into the space.
In the end, these changes represent the core of our test program. We fly hardware in a real-world environment, learn from the data, make updates, and fly again.
And then today we're going to be attempting to do everything that we didn't get to do on Flight 7. So we're still looking to get our first re-entry with the upgraded ship, while we're going to be really intentionally stressing it again to get data on what the vehicle's boundaries are. So everything we've got ahead of us.
Amazing engineers.
Lift off in that super heavy, igniting those 33 Raptor engines. lifting.
I love it. Look how it's called Gulf of America. That's hilarious.
Will burn for the first roughly 2 minutes before we get into hot staging.
For hot staging, the second stage will ignite its engines while
The Gulf of Mexico.
that will create that stage separation. The booster will perform a flip maneuver and head on back to the launch site here just behind us. Then we will hopefully see the third ever tower catch by the launch tower.
Meanwhile, ship completes its ascent burn, gets into its suborbital trajectory. We've got some extra things we're going to do in space, like deploy those Starlink simulators. Also going to be relighting one of the Raptor engines, one of the sea level engines, before we get into re-entry.
Yeah, that re-entry phase will test multiple experiments, including missing heat shield tiles, metallic tiles, and loading the vehicle's flaps. The ship will then perform a flip maneuver and hopefully achieve a soft water landing as we have seen before. We've got some buoy cams stationed out there to give us great daylight views of that splashdown in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, it's a lot, but again, we're really focused on finding what are the real world limits of Starship. We're doing it in this very remote area to find those limits before we get ready to return ship to the launch site and eventually catch it. And a lot of the upgrades we made to get to this version of ship are going to enable that.
Yeah, man, that's going to be exciting to see. Ship
This is so exciting, chat. I am actually really hyped.
To add more capability to Starship, and we've carried them through to test on Flight 8 today.
I'm trying my best not to get hype and talk over it, but...
Shrunk and shifted away.
Oh, yeah.
Ship's belly or the heat shield. You can see that on your screen there. This new position will reduce their exposure to heating during re-entry. We've also extended the length of Starship, and we've done this by 2 meters. This additional height gives us about 25% more propellant volume, which will aid in future longer duration missions. We also implemented propulsion upgrades such as new fuel feed line system for the Raptor vacuum engines, as well as vacuum jacketing of feed lines and an improved propulsion avionics module.
And you've heard us talk, a lot of the experiments we're running today are focused on re-entry. We're intentionally removing a whole bunch of tiles all over Starship itself in this missing tile test. They're removing
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, we got missing heat tiles.
propellant tanks around some of the flaps, as we're really looking to use this flight to push Starship's capabilities. If we're not
Oh, wow.
tile and the backup ablative underneath, we need to know that. We also test a couple of different tiles on Starship, some metallic ones, one of which has some active cooling built into it.
Avionics also underwent a complete redesign with 4 upgraded Starlink terminals.
There's so many changes.
Popping up on your screen. Those now combine Starlink.
Yeah, no, this is brilliant, bro. This is dude, stay in the chat. We're watching it in the chat.
And non-structural version.
I can make it bigger if you want.
To test thermal performance, i.e., do they survive re-entry, along with smoothed and tapered edge on the tile line to address hotspots we covered and saw in Flight 6.
And we've got some radar sensors on the tower catch arms again, as we're just looking at different ways to measure distance between the arms and a vehicle. These ones are actually protected by kind of a modified version of our heat shield tiles. Catching the ship's going to be a little different from catching the booster. One of the key things is it's going to do that flip right before its landing burn that rapidly reorients your antennas, which you're using for navigation. So those extra sensors on the ground side help just add more layers.
It's probably better like that, to be fair.
And in another first, Starship will deploy 4 Starlink simulators. They are similar in size to our next generation Starlink satellites. Starship will have the ability to deploy our advanced V3 Starlink satellites, which will
Oh, wow.
impact in the coming years as we work to expand access to high-speed internet all around the world.
Each Starlink V3 launch is planned to add about 60 terabits per second of capacity to the Starlink network. To give you some perspective, that's about 20 times the capacity
Wow.
of a V2 mini launch on a Falcon 9. Those Starlink simulators that we're going to deploy are on the same suborbital trajectory as Starship itself. They're expected to demise upon entry. Starship's trajectory looks super similar to our last couple of flights.
That's so cool. That is actually cool. You're only 4 hours away. That's amazing, bro.
One Raptor engine while in space that just helps us get data.
Docking permission granted at landing pad
Starship
2.
is capable of deorbiting.
Speaking of deorbiting, thanks to Starlink, one of the hallmarks of the Starship missions are the incredible views that we get throughout flight, and especially during reentry, as evidenced by many a phone and desktop background around here. Every day, we're working to expand the Starlink network both on Earth and in space. For how this all connects us to the big mission, let's head back to Chris.
Thanks, Kate. Personally, I love all those epic views of the plasma wrapping around Starship during re-entry. Can't wait to see that later today.
Yeah, plasma wraps are amazing.
You know that Starlink enables us to bring you lots of unprecedented views.
Yeah, so this one is the official SpaceX stream.
It's the world's largest satellite constellation operating in low Earth orbit.
We're watching the official SpaceX one.
Activity specifically for missions like Starship today. And as you can see on your screen, Starlink brings us many other views because of its capabilities. In addition to the dozens of cameras on Starship itself, we have mobile camera kits with Starlink deployed in the Indian Ocean, which is what you're seeing some footage of right now on your screen from a previous mission. You'll notice the Starlink mini dish in the foreground here as Starship lands in the background. Just what an image that captured from an earlier.
That is amazing, just seeing that land in the ocean. This is actually insane, guys.
Incredible drone shots leading up to launch today, and here on your screen you can actually see us moving the flaps.
Oh wow, the flaps.
All of the aero surfaces that need to move during flight can do so in the way that we need them to. Now, on Starship itself, Starlink will enable Starship today to stream more than 120 megabits per second of real-time, high-definition video and telemetry in every phase of flight, including...
That's amazing.
Those flaps moving. This not only helps provide those views, but it also helps give our engineers an incredible amount of data to help us rapidly and iterate across all parts of the system as we move through.
I'm like a big kid watching this, guys.
Streaming data today will definitely be put to good use with the more than 30 cameras on the vehicle for
wow.
But providing epic views is sort of a side quest for Starlink. Its main job is obviously to provide internet access for people around the world, many of whom who have never had connectivity before. Now, today, Starlink serves more than 125 countries, territories, and other markets with over 5 million active customers and counting. And there are just so many inspiring ways that people are using Starlink all around the world and in space. And hopefully today, in a few minutes, everyone will get to see more inspiration about what our future in space looks like. And Dan and Kate, how are we looking for Starship's flight today?
Thanks, Chris. We are looking forward to those views as well. In fact, we're getting
I cannot explain how exciting this this is for humanity.
No major issues on the vehicle. Range is emerald green, you could say. Everything looks great in terms of the sea and space here in the Gulf of America, as well as in the Indian Ocean. Of course, we want to make sure both areas are...
She had to say the Gulf of America. That's wild. Gulf of Mexico.
Boosters can be coming back to us at the launch site just a couple miles behind Dan and I. Weather, you could call it a silver lining that we had to delay from Monday, because holy moly, visibility is 1,000 times better today, and it's going to make for some really great views. Now, leading up to today, we did stack the vehicle. Later last night, flight controllers reported to their...
So you can see how the fuels are getting tested at the moment.
Was deployed.
That's right, and a lot of checkouts have happened.
Lux is at 81%. Channel 4 is at 86. Lux at top is 98, and Channel 4 at the top is at 90. I call it channel because of CH, but CH.
And then it also includes getting all the ground support systems checked out, ready to go. Chopsticks were demated, did their wiggle test in advance of their upcoming catch opportunity. So, as I just said,
yeah, I hope it catches today.
A little over about 4 minutes left until, or about 4 minutes. What's 7 minus 4? 4 minutes until we get to closeouts on ship and on booster. We did just hear that the range did pull again green. So we're not tracking any issues right now. Bottom line, things are looking great for launch at the top of our window at 5:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, very exciting. Now, once again, we are attempting to catch the booster at the launch tower.
This is actually insane.
The third ever booster catch. This is an aspect that I really enjoy, and it's how the vehicle announces that it is back.
It lets you know.
Oh yeah. This comes in an audible sonic boom in the area around the return location, which occur when the booster slows down from traveling at supersonic speeds. Similar sonic booms were heard during the return and landing of NASA's space shuttle.
Yeah, sonic booms are unique to vehicles returning from space. They're kind of a hallmark
Setting
of
course for
reusable
Manamaya.
systems like our Falcon 9
System
rocket
is just
and
one
Falcon
jump
Heavy.
away.
General impact to those
Yippee-ki-yay,
in the
Melon
surrounding
Farmer.
area is that brief thunder-like noise. I've been fortunate enough to be here for all of them so far. They definitely let you know the vehicle's coming. Here's a little bit about what it's like to experience it.
Are you ready to leave this place, Commander?
Control, this is Core Dynamics Zulu Foxtrot.
Wow, look at that.
And have them warm up the sex spots.
No
I'll be
response.
there in 20 minutes.
Look at that.
And as someone who grew up hearing those sonic booms as the shuttles landed in Florida and now hearing them for Falcon and Starship as well, they really are something to experience. And when you hear them, you just know it's a spaceship telling everyone that it wants to be reused. Great sounds. So as you can hear, the room is getting excited here in Hawthorne. The crowd eager to see Starship fly, as you can see and hear. Now, behind me in our flight control room here in Hawthorne, you can see some...
Clear the mass lock.
They're assisting the flight controllers in Starbase, keeping an eye on all of Starship's various systems, including its avionics.
It looks like Mark Zuckerberg at the bottom, man.
So Dan and Kate, with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock, let's hit it back to you at Starbase and hopefully watch Starship lift off today.
Your 99 problems looks like it
Clear the mass lock.
Thanks so much, Chris. Just joining us, we're now just about 4 minutes until the liftoff of the 8th test flight of Starship.
Power to
As we
engines.
reported earlier, range and weather are both very
Stand by.
green, super green, if you will, and everything is looking good. Propellant loading continues to happen. We're going to be closing out very soon on both stages of Starship.
Yeah, we're almost fully fueled on our tanks. We're going to see that closeout coming in just about 30 seconds on ship. So that's both the main and the header tanks. And then about 30 seconds later on
Equalize
the
power.
Once prop load is complete, we got just shy of 1 million pounds of liquid propellant. That's liquid oxygen, liquid methane onto both vehicles. All of our ground systems will do what's called pushbacks. They'll clear all those feed lines. We're not continuously replenishing the propellant.
Entry
on board
guidance
Starship or
computations
Super Heavy.
complete.
That's why we essentially have several minutes where we can hang out at that T-minus 40 hold point before we start to run into issues with temperatures or just those LOX levels, or that LOX level on the booster is one of the main things that we watch. So we're also going to do a couple of final checkouts. We'll do one final one of the thrust vector control, the TVCs on the booster. We'll see them hopefully do a little bit of a wiggle test. The first one comes at about 1 minute 40 seconds before launch. And
Beautiful, isn't it?
as we pass that T-minus 40 gate. Again, if we need to hold, which we held a couple of times on Monday, we can do so at that T-minus 40 second. We're not currently tracking any issues that would hold us there, but if we do run into that, we can hang out for a couple minutes.
That would be the point in the countdown, as we mentioned on Monday. That T-minus 40 second point is when we can pause to hold for final checkouts or pressurizations if necessary. But once we pass that T-minus 40 second mark, a number of things are going to occur in rapid succession. The ground spin and ignition systems will come up to flight pressure. The ship
Prepare for orbit.
power, and after that, the quick disconnect
Reducing
or
speed.
QD arm lockout. That's removed in preparation for retraction shortly after T0. Once we pass T-minus 40 seconds, as we saw on Monday, we had the ability
Orbital
to
rendezvous
recycle the
procedures
count under certain
initiated.
conditions back to that T-minus 40 second mark and hold there to assess what happened and if we're able to proceed to T0.
And
So
we said,
T40 seconds is the next big one.
40 for several minutes before we start running into some limits essentially on our propellant on board. There are a couple of other things, like if we pass the T-minus 10 second
sometimes
point,
known as quasi-stellar
and
sources.
the water starts to flow in that
Orbital
flame
navigation
detector, and
guidance
we
system
scrub that
online.
automatic
That is
scrub
a
for the
strong
day.
source of
Oh.
radio waves.
There's our
They are
TVC,
highly
our
luminous
thrust vector
and
control
presumed to be
checkout. It's got a little bit of a
extragalactic.
wiggle there on those inner Raptor engines, those 13 inner ones, which are going to be used for that boost back burn and the landing burn. So cool to see those.
Yeah.
Prepare for orbit.
Surface temperature is
Falcon.
minus
It's just so cool to
Decreasing
see
velocity.
really the business end of the super heavy booster.
I'm going way too fast.
Intelligent orbital navigation system online.
Permission to adjust shields.
No thanks.
Away from that T-minus 40 hold.
That's a negative.
See.
Here we go. T minus 40 seconds, guys.
All right, we are going to hold at T-minus 40. We're watching the temperatures on the ship right
Orbital
now.
navigation system online.
Sounds like they're working through that. We might be able to release that hold shortly.
Come on. Come on. Get rid of that hold.
Sounds like we're going to be able to reset those holds, not tracking any other holds.
Yes.
And clock is rolling.
Clock is rolling, ladies and gents. Oh, come on, let's go. Come on. Here we go. T minus 30. Oh my God, we're gonna get liftoff, guys. We're gonna get liftoff.
Today is go for launch. Let's listen in as he takes us through the final seconds.
Come on, T minus 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Let's go! Let's bloody go! Oh my God! Look at that! Holy crap! Holy crap, guys! Holy shit! What a view! What a view!
All right, we're a little over 40 seconds. A little over 40 seconds into the flight. We are seeing 33 out of 33 Raptor engines ignited.
Oh my God, we got all 33 engines ignited.
Pushing us downrange over the Gulf. Next milestone coming up in just under 10 seconds is going to be Max Q. That Max air.
Come on, Max Q. Come on. Come on. Cross fingers. Come on. Let's go.
Max Q.
Max Q's been hit. Come on.
All right, so we're through Max Q. That's the heaviest stresses. It's kind of.
Oh, thank God for that.
Pretty incredible.
I'm still recovering. That was amazing.
Oh my God.
Views of the vehicle on ascent, pitching downrange away from the launch tower.
This is insane, chat.
Next thing coming up is hot staging. So we're going to look for.
Sorry, I get like a kid every time. I get like emotional.
Top of the booster. We'll see all but those.
I am loving this. I actually do love what we've got going on here today, chat. Oh my God, this is just incredible.
Initial call that we are go for booster catch back here at.
And we are go for booster catch as well. That is insane. That is actually insane.
Coming up now on hot staging.
Come on, hot stage.
Engines will ignite while still attached to the.
Yep. So this is where the top ignites whilst attached to the bottom. Look at that view.
Stages together are going to release. And Starship second stage engines will.
Here we go. Hot stage in. And there's the jelly. And there we go. Disconnect. Okay, booster's coming back down. This is insane. This is actually insane.
We're doing that boost back burn. Looks like we got 11 of the 13 that we command for that. So that's going to start sending the booster back.
Oh my God.
with 2 Raptors out.
Sorry, let me get rid of the game here for a second.
Looks like we got a ship, 6 engines heading into space, and then we got a booster hopefully on our way back to Starbase. How's everything going in Hawthorne, Chris?
Everything is looking good. The crowd eagerly followed that ascent and now watching the booster coming back. So as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen here, that is ship continuing, and that's a great view of ship continuing on its way to space. They're looking, that's inside the camera, inside the aft skirt, looking at the Raptor vacuum and the sea level engines, the sea level ones there in the center of your screen under our T+ clock. You can see our boost back burn. We're down to 3 engines on the boost back burn. And you can see ship on the right-hand side of that telemetry with 6 engines lit, continuing its ascent to orbit, already over 100.
This is just crazy.
The booster 87 kilometers in altitude and continuing its trek right now back to the landing site and catch site. There's a shutdown, and we just heard a
wow
for boost back shutdown. The next thing we should see on our screen is the separation of the hot stage from the Super Heavy booster. We jettisoned that because we do not need it for the landing, but on future iterations of the Super Heavy, that hot stage ring will be incorporated into the booster and we will get it back. But for today, you can see it on the right-hand side of your screen there, just separating off of from the right-hand side of the booster.
There we go. So
Liquid oxygen dump there, which is exactly
nice.
what we would expect for it to do as the booster gets itself configured for the landing here.
Liquid oxygen dump.
Starship will continue to coast after it reaches orbit for about 40 minutes or so, up to an altitude of 214 kilometers, but it's still got a ways to go there, currently accelerating past 7,500 kilometers per hour there in velocity. And just look at those great views of the booster coming back. The Gulf coastline there just looks absolutely gorgeous.
Starship is on a nominal trajectory.
And there we hear nominal trajectories all around. And Dan and Kate, we're at 5 minutes, 15 seconds here into the flight. Everything looking good for the Super Heavy and for Starship today. What's it like there at Starbase as we get ready to catch?
It was incredible, Chris, to be able to see the mock diamonds with my own eyes. That was amazing. We are standing by for return of booster back to the launch tower. We have heard that we are go for the...
oh, how can they keep...
Yeah, this coming from one of our long-range tracking cameras, we're able to see the hot stage separate and fly away. So coming up in just about 30 seconds, we're going to look for the landing burn. We're going to command those 13 inner and middle ring engines to turn on. 13 initially, they bleed off all of that velocity as we're slowing down from supersonic speeds.
And here we go, here we go.
Only 3 engines for that precision flight into the tower.
Right now, booster using its 4 hypersonic grid fins to help guide itself through this atmospheric entry back for its precision.
Look at that.
At the launch site. Once again, we're going to ignite.
It looks fake, doesn't it? But it's not. Look at that for the camera. Okay, we got 1 engine down. 1 engine's down. Oh.
Come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down for its...
There's the sonic booms.
And we just heard the sonic boom.
Oh my god!
An incredible...
Oh my word!
Booster. The chopstick arms once again.
Well bloody done, SpaceX. Well bloody done. Oh my god, this is incredible.
I'll see if I can look it down.
Guys are mad. It's catching a bloody rocket.
12 out of 13 light for that landing burn. Booster.
Oh my days.
Precision burn on the 3 engines into the booster caught. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on ship. Still got 6 Raptors burning. Those are going to continue for about another minute until...
Giggity indeed, mate. Oh, man.
Really cool view.
Look at that view.
Shout outs to all of our avionics team who make these cameras possible.
Can I just say, like, that? Look at that.
Inside, essentially the skirt area of ship, where you can see...
I've actually got goosebumps. Oh, my...
Those 3 inner ones. addons, one of which we're going to hopefully relight a little bit later. And we just saw some engines go out.
Okay.
Like we are losing attitude control of the ship.
Uh-oh. 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 One engine down. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's losing a lot of fuel.
So we're still getting video down from the ship. You can see we've lost several engines and we've lost attitude control of the vehicle.
Uh-oh. Something's definitely gone wrong. What's that red? Did you see that in the background? That was cool. Like the red coloring.
We'll continue to stick with it.
Come on, we got one engine.
For those of you that have
Oh no.
recently joined us, we had a successful liftoff of the 8th test flight of Starship, followed by a successful stage separation. We saw the.
Did you see that red stuff in the background, man?
See it just behind us here. The booster had a successful catch back at the tower. Unfortunately, it seems as though we lost the attitude control of the ship. We are standing by as we listen in with the teams on the nets to understand what information we're able to provide you. We will provide that as soon as we are able, but it's pretty incredible to take a moment and see the booster just behind us. Certainly a different view than last time.
And at this point, we've essentially lost contact with the ship. We're no longer receiving telemetry at this moment. So we were only about 20 seconds away or so from the end of that ship ascent burn. We saw several of the engines start to cut out. Once you lose enough of those center engines, you're going to lose attitude control. And so we did see the ship start to go into a spin. And at this point, we have lost contact with the ship. So we're going to listen in for a little bit. I think it's pretty obvious we're not going to continue the rest of the mission today, but just give us a couple more minutes. We'll bring you more information as it comes in.
So no more coming in at the moment. Now, what was interesting, though, was... Watch this. If I go back to the stream, see this here? Watch this. Do you see that? See that little nebula looking like cloud? I don't know what that was there, but something definitely fucked up there. Watch. You see? See that?
We're still getting video down from the ship. You can see we've lost several engines.
And it comes back again, only when it goes around. It's, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I don't know what it is, whether it's plasma or something else interacting with a ship, but that is when we notice the cameras go off, when it started to show that. You see that?
Ship FTS is saved.
And then we'll see it again. So I don't know what that is. There, that. So I don't know what this is here, but
getting video down from the ship, you can see we've lost several engines and we've lost attitude control of the vehicle.
that would be terrifying, wouldn't it? That, there we go again. And every time it goes around, we capture it. So it's, I mean, they cut cameras, right? So I want to know what that was. Does anyone know what that was? Does anyone know what that was?
Contact with the ship shortly after. So obviously a lot to go through, a lot to dig through. We're going to go right at it. The primary reason we do these flight tests is to learn. We have some more to learn about this vehicle, but we're going to be right back here in the not too distant future, and we're going to get a ship to space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We fly to learn, and we're learning a lot. And as is the case with developmental programs such as the Starship program, progress isn't always linear. So at this point, we're going to close out our webcast for the day. But before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to our viewers, of course, as well as our partners, both here in here in Cameron County and around the world. Now, once we know more about the mission today, we'll provide you with updates on SpaceX.com as well as at SpaceX on X. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, Kayla. I wonder what that cloud was. I wonder what it was. And in other news today, the French president addressed all Europeans to prepare for war with Russia. Yeah, it was. It's a shame.
For those two pieces of hardware, I don't know if that was on purpose for SpaceX, but definitely that move to the left after the catch was quite interesting. Definitely leaves us to see better that booster.
Can I ask a question? With past catches, do you think this was an intentional change to the catch trajectory to try to save the base of the tower and the booster quick disconnect? Do we have any information on that? Was this intentional, or do you guys think this was not intentional?
I think it's what we right now saw, everything was like in design limits, but certainly they had some limitations based on engines out. I think also they like everything. I mean, they still got like honestly, like they still got a booster back, right? And that was everything good there, but
Yeah.
but it looked to me like it was the most rough of all landings. Preliminarily, like analyzing it further.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at all the replays. Right now, they're pulling replays from our remote cameras. Our photographers are pulling their replays and sending them to control room as we continue to talk about this. And with the 2 engines out, here's one of the replays. That is a plume.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that.
Yep.
I can
Mega Mach diamonds.
We'll get there, but there is I'm pretty sure this ship rut was very different from the last one.
Yeah, and again, I mean, it's about data. We'll see what they say when they say it.
Yeah.
It showed pretty good level of confidence that they went for the ship catch with 2 engines out on boost back. Last time it was a single engine out, but that engine relit. It was one of the inner 13 engines that lit on the landing burn. You guys are saying that one of the 13s were out. It obviously wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Right. It wasn't one of those. It was one of the inner ring of 10 engines. I assume. I wasn't looking.
I saw it on the overlay. It was out.
It cannot be one of the 3 centers. They cannot the one thing they have confirmed is if one of the 3 centers is out, it's like that's really bad. Like that's
game over,
a no landing. Yeah, that's a game over, no landing situation. But it seems to be an outer one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I mean, again, the booster ran relatively fine. The big news here is the ship. This is the second V2 ship in a row they lost, and I know we are working on getting some replays, but I can there's interesting stuff in there.
Yeah, as information comes in, we'll try to get it out to you as we can. What you see now is the booster venting. They're safing the booster. This is normal procedure as we've seen, from the last 2 boosters they've caught. The first one was on fire. This one seems to not be on fire, right, Adrian? EJ, from the roof, before we lost comms, we were going crazy.
It was great.
Just see a booster go up, turn around, fly back. You see the RCS, puffs coming back. We saw the hot stage ring. We heard the hot stage ring.
Yeah, we heard the booms from the hot staging ring.
Yeah, look at the fantastic replays. All 33 engines up to stage separation. Hot staging looked good.
Okay.
And coming back, I mean, from our point of view, we're 6.5 miles away, looking with our calibrated Mark 1 eyeballs, as you like to say. It looked fine from us. We didn't have the camera angles that Adrian and Alex did. But I mean, that looks like a normal, healthy launch to me. So potentially something, obviously after stage separation. Stage looked good for you guys, right, Adrian?
Yeah, everything up until stage separation looked good, and I'm sorry for being cut out on and off here because you can pretty much probably tell that Alex and I, and also Ryan Webber in the background, are looking at everything we can see right now to find out what we just saw, and yeah, I can already I can already say one thing. I think we just saw an engine explosion in some sort of way on the ship, because you can see what looks to be an engine rapidly, like the engines go out all at once. It's not like the last time, like it's a slow creeping fire.
Yeah, I mean, the fuel just leaked.
You can see literally like a burst of gas, and then 4 engines go out.
And one thing, of course, just like on Flight 7, these pieces re-entered over the Atlantic Ocean, and multiple people saw that, and there's posts on social media. We cannot show that right now because there's no permissions for that, but we are aware of that, just making sure that we are clear with that.
And as we get information...
What do you mean they got no permissions? Fuck it, I'm going to go and put it on. Let's have a look.
that Starship blew up.
Here you go. Look, this is what happened.
I just saw that Starship blew up. There it is.
There we go, stream. That's what's happened.
No, we're looking at fireworks.
Look at that.
SpaceX, I think. They had a launch today.
Oh, did they? Well,
Yeah.
That explains
SpaceX,
That's right.
You see that?
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Holy shit.
Dude!
Oh my god. It's a meteor. No.
It's a meteor.
Oh my god.
Like straight ahead to
Wait, it looks like a moon.
Oh, wait. Oh shit. What is that? Like straight ahead.
There you go.
Oh no, you don't. Negative, tower. I'm bingo.
I'll show you what the other channel won't.
Command, I'm heading home.
Well, there's still a...
Complete explosion.
There's all kinds, but... It's... Oh, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Yep.
That's great. We have more stuff to pick up on the beach.
There you go. There's the best one so far, stream. Can you imagine though? That's the damage a SpaceX shuttle does. Can you imagine if we got hit by an asteroid? Fuck me, bro. God, if aliens come down like that, that would be terrifying. Good attempt, team. Good attempt.
It's like fireworks. It's like fireworks. So something set it off. No, what is that? Like a meteor shower? What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A meteor shower? You think? I think it's a meteor shower. Oh my! It's beautiful. Oh my god.
Like it's beautiful. I wonder where most of it landed. So there's a diversion of flights based on the debris. San Juan ATC has activated a rocket debris field. Oh my god. That's insane.
I'm away, heading to patrol route Alpha now.
Starship, test flight 8. We've had an RUD looking just south of Island Dorada from a cruise ship.
Oh my god, someone fell here!
What? Holy shit, it's coming right at us!
Holy fuck.
Holy shit, dude! It's coming right at us!
W Israel. Still didn't catch a lobster as promised.
You're going to die.
It's coming right for us. Move the boat, retard.
Florida Keys.
Those fucking things, that's
What do you mean, what? Candles?
We're going back too far now. Beautiful footage, eh? Absolutely beautiful footage.
Patrol completed.
Right, I suppose we better go and get landed now.
Commander syllabus has gone offline.
No fire zone entered.
Oh, well, good work so far of it anyway.
Alhaitham Enterprise. Requesting permission to dock. We're carrying urgent medical supplies. Over.
Alhaitham Enterprise Control. Permission granted. Continue approach. We have given you priority dock clearance. We appreciate your swift response.
Request landing permission?
Acknowledged. Continuing approach.
Request done.
Over.
It's great to see you again.
Set her down on landing pad 12, Commander.
Automated docking assist is now in progress.
Fromage frais al dente.
No crimes detected. You're free to go, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Tower, who is that on my left?
If you're the instructor, that's your student.
Contact. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
Okay.
Oh, Commander the announcer, welcome. It's good to see a friendly face.
Just gonna see if I can improve the cargo on this anymore.
Patrol craft checking in. Pre-flight checks complete. I'm heading out.
Oh, it's such a shame for him. Oh, it's such a shame. 80, 80, 60. We could probably get. I can't.
The Pioneer
It's all,
Supplies says it has
all
the best
purchased, so I
stocking
can't
system.
change it.
It's up to us. I'm going to try another system.
Shields online.
I'll be right back. Just bear me.
Al-Haytham Enterprise. This is Apex Interstellar Flight 057, inbound from Hodder, on approach.
Acknowledge 057. This is Al-Haytham Enterprise Traffic Operations. Continue approach.
Roger that. Control.
Attention all craft. This is Al-Haytham Enterprise Overseer. A pilot's broadcasting Hail Galactica on loop. Cut it out or face the brig. So say we all, but fine, I'll stop.
Al-Haytham Enterprise Tower, mining vessel Cosmic Prospector on Pad 7, requested for clearance to Ross 478, with information Bravo.
Cosmic Prospector, cleared to destination via Manamaya, 3 departure, squawk 5512.
Manamaya 3 departure, squawking 5512, Cosmic Prospector.
Cosmic Prospector, you are released for departure.
Cleared to launch, Cosmic Prospector.
All ships, this is Al-Haytham Enterprise Flight Ops. Be a visitor, Commander, just spilled 50 tons of bio-waste near the meal slot. Approach with caution. Negative. Tower, time bingo on fuel, RTB.
Whoops, my bad. Cargo hatch malfunction.
Attention all craft. This is Al-Haytham Enterprise Overseer. A pilot's broadcasting, the spice must flow on repeat. Cease or be fined.
But my FSD needs the melange boost.
Off to collect some bounties. Pirates beware. Who's coming along?
I'll pass this time, Commander. But good luck out there.
All right, we are back. How you getting on, D Savant? Anyway, you in game at the moment? Anyone in game in chat? What we doing? Do talk to me. Talk to me, dirty. What we all up to right now?
Attention unidentified vessel. This is
You logging in now?
Enterprise
Nice.
Space traffic
Nice.
control. Silent
We'll get
running
you in,
is
man.
not
We'll get you
permitted
in.
in this area.
Oh.
Restore your signature immediately or vacate the area.
I'll tell you what, that was is he still doing it? He's still watching Star Citizen shit while he's playing.
And submit to scans.
Apologies, Control. Don't shoot.
That's
We were having some
ridiculous.
technical difficulties. Sorry about that. How are you?
Initiating gravity well simulation. Testing gravitational field response.
Copy.
Savant is online.
Parameters. Notify of any unexpected results.
Right, anyway. Let's get you in. Let's get you in, bro. You in my private group, yeah? Dude, can you come and help me with the last little bit of the materials that we need? I just need a little bit of titanium.
Foxtrot 04 Fat Benny's Taco House at the pad just called. Everything okay down there?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, nice. Nice. How was day at work? How was work, anyway?
Make sure your hip and back was okay after that landing.
We are looking at 239. 239. That's it. And if you haven't got, say if you got 300 cargo space, if you can fill the rest up with steel, but yeah, only 239 is all I need.
I'm heading out, Control. Hearing that rattle again, I'll see if I can lock it down.
Whoever just scanned us is a jerk.
Oh, wait, no, if you're already out doing something, bro, don't worry. Let me get you in the party anyway. It's just going to save us a little bit of time, that's all. Oh, yeah, you'll need to join my private group. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it, bro. You do you.
Shall I
You
get us
focus
out
on
of
your
here?
stuff. I mean, it'll be cool to get you in with us, but... Yes.
See you around.
Afterburners engaged. Max engines.
Oh, it says you're not in the group.
Distancing now.
Wait, am I not in the group?
Preparing for jump.
Hold on. Have I not launched in a group? Private group. My group. Connect to private group. I was. Yeah, I was. That was weird.
Inbound vessel to Control. Requesting immediate docking access.
All is well,
We're
Commander.
at Al Haytham Enterprise in Manamaya.
Experiencing a short delay.
Right, let's try
We're
that again.
aboard 99 problems.
No, you're
We'll
not.
type
You're
9
not in my group, bro. You'll have
We
to
will
go
be
back to main
regarded as
menu and
hostile
check.
while in the
Yeah, you're
system,
not in it.
So stay on alert. The maximum jump
You're in it,
range
but
for
you're
this
not
ship is
joined my
40.0
private
light
group, if that
years.
makes sense. Okay, let's just check we've still got our cargo on us. Yes, 720. And let's get back over to Bobski. Oh, actually, do you know what we need to do? Before we do get back over to Bob, I need to check bookmarks, and we need to check see if anyone's got anywhere near. Okay, so that one's still not.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Yeah, it's showing that you're not in. Hold on, look. So you went back to menu and joined it. Make sure you're not on the one underneath. You actually have to click it a couple of times. It's like this weird interface thing sometimes.
Today's
Is it saying
cruise
you're
includes
in a
some delightful
different
views.
private group?
Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
Oh, now it's doing it. Now it's doing it. There you go. I think you rejoined it, yeah. So the one before you wasn't, and then this one you are. So that's good. That's good. Oi! Out of there! Out!
Commander Savant has just joined the wing.
Sorry, the cat is being very naughty again. I love them, but does anyone want 2 cats?
Targeting Bob.
Frameshift drive charging. Making the jump to light speed.
Jumping to Bob.
Okay, let's get to Bobski. A little bit of Bobski. So if you just joined the stream, we have been watching a bit of the Starship 8 launch. Unfortunately, it did go kaboom. That's why they had to cut off the engine the video, because it literally went bang.
Commander?
But yeah, it was a good flight to start off with. Some issues we noticed with the engines. I called it. We saw the engine not light up properly. And then obviously there's a few heat tiles that were missing on purpose, so it'll be interesting to see what data they got back from that. I am just going to go and start a Super Cruise Assist over here, because I feel like we might have some guys coming after us in a second. But yeah, it's interesting to see what happened with that. See what data they get back and what improvements they make. It's insane though, isn't it, knowing that they built all of them little changes and then boom. Just gonna get a drink. Full, mate, you went full speed through the envelope. Do you have a death wish, good sir? Do you want to go kaboom? Hiya, Kayla. Are you going to behave yourself today? Because if you do, we can have a cuddle and we can have a play. And yes, I'd like that. Would you like that? Would you like that? I'm gonna give him some catnip. Fuck it about hello. Yeah, enjoy that catnip, bro. Go get cat high. He can't eat it. He's just numbing it all down. Right, can cats eat catnip? Sniff it, don't eat it. I would say I went with it. I don't know what you would want, to be fair. I went with engine focus, to be fair. Okay, he's in. Yeah, I don't know what you would really want to go for. So the problem I have, Savant, is my pinned blueprints are pretty much all for my Mandalay, my exploration. So I got exploration blueprints that have been pinned. Is that tasty? Is that tasty? Did you like that? Do you really like it? Look like you're about to go climb a tree. So yeah, I've not got a lot of the other. It's not that I've not got them unlocked. It's just I'm not pinned them. I've not even got my what do you call it unlocked yet? The collector limpet upgraded. We'll have to get a good engineering build for the Type 9, to be fair. It's like I remember coming back from Colonia. We was on the way back from Colonia. Oh, I need you to pick up 239 titanium and whatever cargo space you got left over, if you can, fill it with steel. So 239 titanium, the rest was steel. You're a legend, bro. We need to get this finished tonight. That's the plan. I'm just gonna go back and forth and get these two. Well, if we got 720, so let's have a look. Equals 2385. Oh. Yeah, equals 2385 minus 7, or divide by 720. So 3 journeys, 3.31 journeys. So if we can get that down to 3 journeys, that'd be amazing. Because it's so far out. Let's have a quick look at emails.
Oh no, we won't go. Oh no, we won't go.
Identifying.
Oh, you
This is a military
bar
operation.
steward. Shit, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Marvelous.
We are strong. We allow you. We make our people proud. Rise up, the workers, unite and fight.
Nice. Okay, so we'll head over.
This is my Grail watch. This is a watch.
Commander Tip-Tip is online.
I've been collecting vintage watches for a long time.
Some of the designs of those are my absolute favorites.
There's a style of watch complication that came and went during the early 70s, largely unknown among collectors. There were only a few models ever produced, and they're nearly impossible to own today.
Double retrogrades have been on my design radar since the inception of Xeric, but have been a mechanical impossibility at an affordable price until now. Introducing the long-awaited Timeline Retrograde Automatic. The Timeline Retrograde.
That's so expensive.
9015 automatic movement with a custom-built retrograde complication. Every 60 minutes, the flyback mechanism launches the minute hand back to zero in an instant, in the most dramatic and satisfying way, unlike any other traditional watch. And every 12-hour transition from AM to PM, or vice versa, the hour hand does the same. The retrograde complication enables the dial to have a linear time display, with intuitive, easy-to-read time telling, but completely unique in design and function.
They're well nice. They are well nice watches. Oh my god. Text me. Let me get there now. Get the info low. Yeah, no worries. I'll type it in chat for you anyway. 239 titanium and the rest still. There we go.
Deploying gear.
Request landing permission.
Landing gear deployed. Docking request.
Clear to land at pad number 3, Commander.
We'll nearly have this finished soon. Are they like light panels? Are these literally lights? They are. That's cool as fuck.
Landing gear deployed.
Zorgan Peterson Alpha Uniform Yankee 10 to control. Initiating departure protocols.
Docking successful.
Confirmed, Commander.
Engines disengaged.
What's your 6 out there? Commander the Announcer, it's a pleasure to have you here. Your support means the world to us. Why not come unwind with us at a special screening of classic holovids in our cinema? Whoever is scanning us, kiss my butt.
To whomever just scanned us. The commander says go take a shower.
Orbital construction site, Mesa's Pride Control. This is the Razafrag Technology Science vessel, topside and ready to depart.
Orbital construction site, Mesa's Pride Control to Razafrag Technology vessel, acknowledged, and you are clear to depart. Thanks for all you do. We love your co-pilot systems.
Copy that, 07.
07.
Cool. Right. So let's go and submit these bad boys. We have got 200. Is it my Catron again? 239 left. Right, I'm just gonna go let the cat in.
Core Dynamics Tango Victor Juliet 010 to Lake and 99 Papa. Commander the announcer, your 99 problems looks like it flew straight out of Mos Eisley. Scoundrel or hero?
Core Dynamics Tango Victor Juliet 010, orbital construction site, Mesa's Pride Control. Keep the Star Wars Cantina chatter offline.
Apologies, orbital construction site, Mesa's Pride Control. I'll dodge the trash compactor next time.
So, we have got a lot still to collect. 2,385. So you're, just to cover off D Savant, you're on the titanium, yes?
Hello, Control. This is Gutmaya Victor Victor Golf 3. Requesting docking authorization.
Just to
An
confirm.
ally like you is always welcome here. Sending you the docking pad number now.
Incoming wing message from Savant.
Yes. Cool, cool.
Yes.
Roger that.
Control, we are a Mastopolis mining vessel on approach. Greetings, Mastopolis Mining. Welcome to orbital construction site, Mesa's Pride. Sending you a dock assignment now. Received. 07.
Just had to go and put another snack in quickly. Okay, chat. So we're gonna go and get the last little bit to go get this lovely station all set up. It is looking cool as fuck, though, isn't it?
Are you ready to leave this place, Commander?
Control, Zorgan Peterson Echo Yankee Kilo 08 here. Inbound and requesting docking pad.
Boosting now.
Acknowledged, Zorgan Peterson Echo Yankee Kilo 08.
Distancing. Stand by.
For departure. Shouldn't be long now.
The FTL is charged and ready. Stand by.
Roger that. Control.
So we do need steel, and we're gonna get a little bit of steel from. Where are we gonna get it from? LHS 220.
The closest system to buy steel, excluding fleet carriers, is LHS 220, which is 26.97 light years from you. Head to Culper Colony, a Coriolis starport that is 48 light seconds from the star. Last price was 4,293 credits, with a quantity of 1653 tons, 1 day ago.
Come back soon, Commander. Safe
Setting
travel.
course for LHS 220. It's only one jump away. Hard for even you to fuck this one up.
I swear down, it's asking you to go to a cat house.
This is orbital construction site.
Really starting to annoy me.
No deploying droid armies in the hangar.
They just literally knocked over a shit ton of just everything.
Roger, Roger. I'll keep the battle droid stowed.
Sorgan Peterson, Mike Papa Juliet 5 here. Control.
It just means someone hasn't updated it. So remember, an hour is only as good as people updating it.
Understood.
LHS 28 has currently got 48,000. Manamar's currently got a load.
Jumping.
Defu's got a load.
We're jumping to LHS 220. This star we are jumping to is scoopable. Head over to Culpa Colony now if you want to buy some steel.
Culpa Colony.
We will be regarded as hostile while in the system, so stay on alert.
To be fair, LHS 20 might be a good bit. Sorry, LHS 220. We had a similar issue, didn't we, the other day when we were doing our exploration? It's not a lot of people are uploading to Anara anymore.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen
Which can be a
delays,
bit of a shame,
we will be
but
arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled. This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Tango, Hotel, Echo. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
Request docking.
Request done.
So the extra chat is coming from something called ED
Commander,
Copilot.
landing pad 17 is
And
located
then
at 10 o'clock at the front when entering the slot with green
We've
lights
also
to
got
your right.
HCS voice packs. So we've
Steady
got
as
a
she
couple of
goes,
different
Commander.
things. How are you doing anyway? Welcome to the stream.
Setting out for some pirate hunting. Could use some company. Anyone interested?
All done and you're clear to proceed, Commander.
If you do the command !ED tools, you'll be able to get all the juicy deets.
You'll get no trouble from me, officer.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking completed. Deploying ground crew.
But with a they also
07 commanders. I'm heading out for some core mining. Anyone got a good tip on a nice location?
Wow, that's expensive.
The Skort Mini 2 continues the classic design of the BoB Bluetooth. The Skort Mini 2 integrates an AI tracking module that works with any device, tracking movements via gesture recognition. Tension-filled footage, ideal for vertical short. This you prefer, it offers you comprehensive reliability.
I feel the need. The need for speed.
Is that $239? That's way too expensive.
Be sure to fill that need outside of the exclusion zone. Copy that.
Guess I'm heading to the LHS 220. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got here, because I'm going to go grab all the steel. Unless... Oh, yeah, there's loads of titanium here. Unless I grab the remaining titanium and you just fill up with steel. Now, you give the titanium a 239 and I'll fill steel.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
On that one, we got 720.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart when ready, Commander.
Preparing to jump out of system. This is Zorgan Peterson, Hotel Mike 02 sign.
Are you ready to leave this place, Commander?
Yes.
Acknowledged. Stay safe out there.
Engines full burn. Distancing now. Charging the FTL drive.
Frameshift drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
No fire zone exited.
Nice. All right, let's go and get back to our lovely Bobski station. And as we head back over to Bob, we're going to drop off some of these details known as commodities. And yeah, no, it's going to be good fun. We're going to have a look at what we can also select here, because I want to get... I don't have construction points, apparently. We don't have construction points.
Targeting Bob.
Let's go and get to Bobski. Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Frameshift drive charging.
Suppose I better charge a drone.
Jumping to next system.
Jumping to Bob.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
This star we
Key
are heading to
systems
is
are at
scoopable.
optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
We have reached our target destination. What next, Commander?
Let's start the journey out there.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
I've come a long way for what's
Pirate
your
interdiction.
Don't try to
Threat
run.
detected, Commander. Looks like Mark Murphy is after us.
So someone keeps trying to interdict us. Someone is after me. You're like, announcer, you're not allowed to do shit, mate. So chat, if you have just joined us, feel free to get involved with a giveaway we got going. We are giving away one of the HCS voice packs. Got one left. If you type exclamation mark giveaway,
Interdiction. Threat detected,
you'll be able
Commander.
to get all the juicy
Looks
details.
like Mark Murphy is after us. Scanning. Mark Murphy. Dangerous. Wanted. Cobra Mark IV. Bounty is around 174,000 credits. Send him to hell, Commander.
I'm kind of tempted, but I also think we can just kind of like get out of this. Do you know what I mean? Where is he? Where is he? I've lost it. I've lost it.
Commander, what are your orders?
Red alert.
There's no time for messing about. Drop
Red
cargo, and
alert.
let's get this over with.
Red alert.
Shields offline.
Shields offline.
Starting launch sequence.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Opening hatch. Seriously.
Oh, you little bitch.
Hull integrity now at 79%.
Why was I on silent running? That's why we nearly died.
Pisces Austrinas. Pisces Austrina is a small and faint constellation. It is home to the star Formicon, which is the third brightest star in the Formicon.
Of course.
It also contains 3 interactive galaxies in the Higgs and compact group 90, which are in the process of colliding and merging.
I don't know why we keep going into silent running then.
Cannot comply.
Was he just buggered off?
Frameshift
Stuff
drive
it.
charging.
07 tip tip.
Ready.
How you doing, buddy?
Shields online.
Pirate interdiction. Threat detected,
Another one.
Commander.
You made it this far.
Looks like Mark Murphy is after us.
That's a nice video. Right. We're going to get over there by boosting a little bit. Going loopy loops in the Type 9 cargoes. Nice. Nice. We get pretty much the same doing right now, actually. We're doing the second construction in my system. BoB, with its 2 lovely little baby stars. I've just done a leap of shame. No, we haven't. I lie. Okay, let's go get over there. Carrier speeding up, I bet. All right, nearly there. Oh, hello there. Hello there, station. I'm kind of stuck. What do you mean? Saying I can't... Hold on. That's really weird. Hold on, let me relaunch.
We have left the wing, Commander. Taking a break, are we?
Let's try that again. Okay, we'll try again. What do you mean, no contacts? Huh? Hold on. Plot route. I'm in, BoB. I'm really confused. Hold on. Huh? Right, let me actually quit the game this time and try that again, because that is weird. It won't let me actually
Fine. Quit then.
fall in at that station.
Leave me here all on my own.
Relinquishing command.
Commencing shutdown procedures.
Which is very peculiar.
The virtual co-pilot service is terminating.
Okay, chat. Let's go. We'll get back in this bad boy. Have a look what's happening. Because I don't think that's normal. It won't let me do anything with it. Hold on, what is going on? Is there anything on X about this?
Between nuclear powers, the United States helping Ukraine and Russia. And it needs to come to an end. And no one has any idea or any plan to bring it to an end. The plan of the Ukrainians up to now and their allies, Capitol Hill, and the people you talk to in other countries is, let's just keep giving them as much as they need for as long as it takes.
I don't know who Tactical Leapers is, but yeah, not too sure. But why can't we actually get into this orbital construction? No, we were way out of construction materials. I was massively on still. It says, what it says is no contacts in range, but we know there is. So let me just try jumping out and then jumping back. Because we know there is. Okay, and now it's not plotting a route. Hold on. Something's going on. Have the servers just died on us? No. There we go. It's very strange. We're massively out of still, you see. Massively out and still. I mean, it's looking good. Initiate jump?
Negative, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jumping to light speed.
Completing system
Right, we'll
scan.
try and get back
Standby.
into BoB.
Cartography updated.
Fuel scoping.
And not jump into a star.
Warning, temperature critical.
Hopefully we'll be able to get back over.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
If not, that kind of screws us up for anything else in game because I can't really get rid of all of this cargo. Or I can. But we'll see what's causing it.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
How is everyone in chat, by the way? How are we all doing?
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right, we'll do our Super Cruiser test. We'll go stick some more music on.
The planets to the sun. Through asteroid fields and nebulous storms.
Oh no, it just allows me to do other things while I'm doing it. Like, I've got a lot of other bits and bobs that I'm doing at the moment. But look. I mean this thing.
Deploying heatsink. Heatsink deployed.
Away, away.
Start sequence. Now, it's time to jump.
Switch to silent running. We're sneaking past the federal fleet. It's the perfect night for profit and getaways we can't repeat. They check the cargo, move it to the surface on the slide. We greet the black market dealers, better not stare 'em in the eye. Switch to silent running. We're sneaking past the federal fleet. Oh, switch to silent running. Ejecting a pod for extra pay. We need to keep our distance, 'cause they're getting jumpy and it's late. No locks and no transponders. Keep the codes memorized. They got us under scanners. Just don't stare 'em in the eye. Switch to silent, silent, silent. Switch to silent, silent, silent. Switch to, switch to, switch to, switch to silent, 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 switch to switch.
Right, guys. We're not having any joy with this. Savannah, have you had any joy to get? Because it's not allowing me to contact it.
Boost into super cruise. Don't fly high, 'cause I'm close to you. Boost into super cruise. Now it's on and they're gaining two. Off the radar now, you've got a bounty. All the suits in the system are running transmission on me. I could try for you, but I lost the alliance.
Wait, so why am I having issues as a system architect?
If it's a hyper jump, you wanna guide me. I need some data just to see.
I am confused. Why? Look, I'll show you what I mean. Look.
But no, it don't define me. I got a sealed hatch.
This, 1 second.
I'm running from
Look, you see this little space station?
somebody new. You know I've been
This is mine. My little space station, yeah. And I can't dock at it. But the guy that's in the game with me can dock at it.
rendezvous. I know where you've been. You're still in a super cruise. I just realized this space game got me hypnotized. It's a move on by. Make a
Wait, Savant. I am really concerned that this isn't working. Have you completed it? Have you actually completed this?
could try for you, but I lost the alignment. Better reconfigure the power up and then tighten up. And if it's a hyper jump, you wanna guide me. I need some data just to see behind me. And I could give you what I want, but no, it don't define me. And I'm with somebody new. You know I've been wondering who you are, where you've been, and if you ran into trouble with another crew. Are you tired of the rendezvous? I know where you've been. You're still in a super cruise. Fly, boost into super cruise. Don't fly high, 'cause I'm close to you. Boost into super cruise. Now it's on and they're gaining too. Hey, and I'm with somebody new. You know I'm in. Mining, laser. Spinning, spinning, one more spinner. Let me get it just once. Take it.
I can see you landing, I think. I think that's you right there, right? Let me have a look. Is that you? Wait, that's you, innit? But he can land. It's really weird. I've had it working earlier. So what's really weird, by the way, Rigger, was it's been working for me tonight. It's actually been working, but as you can tell, my game's been a little bit laggy. But like, here's my boy here. Here's Savant. Savant skis right here.
We are stars tonight.
And it's not about the management options. I just cannot contact the station to land. That's what's happening. It's not about management shit. But
we would meet you there.
we'll be right back. I'm just going to have a... You'll have too much. Yeah.
Spinning like Saturn.
You can't dock at your satellite. That's really weird. Alright, just bear with me a second, stream.
Planets in the sky, spinning you supply. Seen the way you do it while I drive. Spinning like a fidget in the night. F it, yeah. I know that you can tell how you missed it when you grabbed it off the shelf. And now the what you wanna ride. Spinning like Saturn's rings. Me and her are out in the dark. We like the stars born to spin. We flirt, spurt, turning with the galaxies, the planets and the stars, moving in the dark, born to spin.
Look at you there, bro. Look at this. Look at you, bro. I'm gonna get the external camera. Look at this. Look at this, baby. 99 problems, but my bitch ain't one. Oh, you haven't named your ship yet? Are we touching tips? We're not touching tips yet. Get closer. Touch my tip, baby. Touch my tip. Go on, touch a tip. Go on. Go on. Oh, look at that electricity. It's like a spark in the air. Oh, look at that. Our fusion... This is so gay. Our fusion coils are going wild, bro.
But never look their way. Like the seasons come and shoot the weathered gray. Once the veils arise, a Southern Cross will say, align your jump drive. Align your jump drive for Beagle Point. Align your jump drive. Align your jump drive for Beagle Point.
Se não saber por onde começar, comece limpando seus sapatos. Sua corussura, razoável e sem propósito. Tire-os.
Realities are converging, clashing, warping, colliding, turning our world into something slightly more. Heavy metal, flying in a city full of steel. Chrome lady, is that how you feel? What a delight, itchy by night. You gotta try and keep up with Genkai, but there's something you'll find if you find that you try and you can't keep from dying alive. The tears of the mind, you've outrun them. Now you've got the pedal down overnight. How's it? Multiverse breaking through, time to rip the sky. Race to the heart of it, gotta fly. Reapers in the atmosphere, getting nearer us. Supernova crossover, we will ride the return to Wonderland. The galactic Grand Prix of all the stars due to fall and the kingdoms that flee. Daughter of the seven seas. Oh, she's still the queen. Are you listening to this on the radio? Multiverse breaking through, time to rip the sky. Race to the heart of it, gotta fly. Reapers in the atmosphere, getting nearer us. Supernova crossover, we will ride the time distortion makes your soul eager to abide. Time to rematerialize in a metal eye. Celestial travelers, it might take a trillion tries, or don't we realize? Staring at stars, but there's more than you can see from here. Wait till you're up there in a spaceship. Countless systems full of wondrous things. You ain't broke if you can trade. And that sweet lady, can't put her on hold. She's inside me, floating around in my soul. Don't take her from me, 'cause there ain't no darker place to be. Can look but you won't see, won't have no place to be. Can nobody take us from you?
yourself. For a minute, it's how it all has felt. Yourself.
Initiate mission sequence. Power up main engines. Reactor at full capacity. Prepare for departure. Control. Permission to depart, Captain. Clear skies. Permission granted. Switch on FSD, guys. Ready for hyperspeed. Wipe your feet if you don't die first.
Touch the stars with just one button. Charge the FSD so I can touch it. We can fly. We can fly. Activate FSD.
Yeah, press that button. Make it light till the throttle goes red. Light show like a slot machine on the dance floor. Materialize, I see through my eyes more. I can feel more. We're blessed to sit on the surface. Mountains, peaks, and blue skies await a bright light. Every spaceship's an ample supply.
So charmingly perfect all the time. Enchanted patterns are our guides. Lend and lead me deeper down this hallway of minds. We can fly, we can fly. Activate FSD. We can touch the stars with just one button. Charge the FSD so I can touch it. We can fly, we can fly. Activate FSD. Slip through the corridor. Galaxy Explorer. Find the right portal. Lights at the exit. Focus on the mission. 8 millimetrically. The diameter of the spheres, or for reference. With just one button, charge the FSD so I can touch it. We can fly. We can fly. Activate FSD. Through the corridor, Galaxy Explorer. Find the right portal. Lights at the exit. Focus on the mission. 8 millimetrically. The diameter of the spheres, or for reference. I stole the kind of ship that took me to the frontiers. My printed map was soaked with old blood and new tears. So I packed the vessel full of fuel and left unprepared.
The engines working finally drowned the voices in the air. I heard the hellhounds blasting, the liquor merchants casting their A-whiffs in our nearborn sons. They aren't acting on what we've done. To feel the voices, they echo in my soul. All of those voices help me to feel so whole. I've talked in the middle of hell at the wolves. The silence echoing fractured the nose. I heard the gods speaking through me. I hope the demons are still pursuing me. Our ancestors talk to us in our sleep. I pulled the lonely from the boughs of the trees. When I knew what they said, I charted another note for any new beguilings at the start. To feel the voices, they echo in my soul. All of those voices help me to feel so whole. To feel the voices, they echo in my soul. All of those voices help me to feel so whole. I was born in the year of the cobra, in a time of conflict, in a time over here, over there, in a time of ending and beginnings. I was shown the deep and dark shelves of time, the snake nebula, the pavilion of dreams, to the end and back, beyond and back. Fuel scooping complete, hull integrity is within acceptable parameters. Friendship drive engaging, scanning for anomalies. To the end of the universe and back. To the end of the universe and back. To the end of the universe, we will go. Oh, to the end of the universe.
We're gonna try and get this sorted. Hopefully.
To the end of the universe, we will go. To the end of the universe, we
Let's try and verify the files.
I was shown the deep and dark shelves of time, the snake nebula, the pavilion of dreams, to the end and back. Beyond and back. Fuel scooping complete, all integrity is within acceptable
parameters. Frame shift drive engaging.
Scanning for anomalies. To the end of the universe and back. To the end of the universe and back. To the end of the universe, we will go. To the end of the universe, we will go. Through the void I navigate, with stars as my guide. A journey so vast, a quest so wide. In the silence I find my fate. The black hole's edge we dare to tread. Gravity's pull, a dance of dread. Yet in its shadow we find light, a spectacle, a cosmic sight. To the end of the universe and back. To the end of the universe and back. Into the void we go. Red lights flashing. Deploy the hard points. Let's bring the fight to 'em. We know who you work for. Good luck sending any more. I know what I can guarantee. Blow you right out the galaxy. Into the fire. Man, the hell they all fall like flies. Into the fire. Here they come and we're about to testify. Into the fire. Man, the hell they all fall like flies. Into the fire. Here they come and we're about to testify. Deploy hard points. Let's clear this hive. Claim the void as our own. Oh me, oh my, here they come. I need all of them. Too late, we know you work for. Good luck sending any more. I know what I can guarantee. Blow you right out the galaxy. Into the fire. And the hell they all fall like flies. Into the fire.
fire. Then the hell they all fall like flies into the fire. Here they come and we're about to testify into the fire. Everybody got one, and now I think I got some. And every trip is a trip, and all the rides have been fun. About to meet in a minute, butterflies in my stomach, getting close to the sun. I wanna be your someone. Deep space rendezvous. It's a deep space rendezvous. And if you just stick with me, I'll make life like your wildest dreams. It's astronomy, deep space rendezvous. Every trip is kinda like a deep space rendezvous. When you let me take you anywhere, where you want, and do what you please to me. Yeah. Any trip with you is like a deep space rendezvous. I make you happier than a millionaire. You're out of this stratosphere. Deep space rendezvous. It's a deep space rendezvous. I don't need no space without you. It's a deep space rendezvous. Yeah. Deep space rendezvous. Everybody got one, and now I think I got some. And every trip is a trip, and all the rides have been fun. I'm switching off the planet, gonna leave it behind, 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 behind. Full throttle, clear skies, I'm following those dreams and I'ma make 'em mine. Well, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all the little people who've been wasting my time. Take a left turn past the moon on starboard side, 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 side. Now the universe is blowing my mind. Come on, get down. It's a huge galaxy, can you hear me? Come on, get down. It's a huge galaxy, can you hear me? Now spread your wings and get the hell away from me. Well, take a good long look, 'cause now you see me, soon you won't. Goodbye, bye-bye. Lunar gravity pulling me back, I don't mind. Now I've lifted off. Mother with the launch surprise, but now I've got bad news. I'm never coming back, it's coming, 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 coming.
Alright, stream. So I am not having any joy with this, so I'm going to get going now. But thanks for joining us, and I shall speak to you when I wake up. Hopefully when this is fixed. If not, we got to go play Star Citizen.